All right, so pretty much this 4Runner came in almost a year and a half ago. First, he was just on stock suspension front and rear, so he just had stock uppers, stock lowers, stock coilover in the front with the lift spacer, and in the rear was completely stock as well. Nothing in the rear, no shocks, no upgraded coil spring, completely stock. And then he came in for Fox suspension front and rear, just factory 2.5 coilovers front and rear. And then from there he came in for the lift spindles. I believe they're Max Trex. So he came in for that, and he was running that setup for probably almost a year, and he finally came back in June to install this long travel kit in Gauge Off-Road. So it's a company that isn't around anymore, but he was able to find this kit off somebody who had never installed it. It was brand new and they just had it sitting around. It's 5.5 inches over, and we installed this kit for him. It was kind of hard because it was missing some pieces to it, and like I said, the company isn't around anymore, so it's kind of hard to reference what we needed and what was missing. But we got it figured out. So it's a 5.5 inch over kit. He's running 2.5 by 8 inch king coilover. Still the same, I believe 3.5 inch or 4 inch lift spindle. So a lot of the weight is on the spindle, so that way his preload isn't completely stiff and he has a good decent ride height. As you can see, it sits pretty good. The rear stock, I think it's a 1 inch coil spring in the rear, but completely stock. So front end is wide. We got Babash over there making noise. But yeah, this thing is wide. Got Heim steering for him. Did locking cam tabs, limit straps, jerking. So we did this whole kit for him. Came out pretty nice. Like I said, there was a lot of pieces that were missing for the kit that it was kind of hard to reference off of because nobody really ran this kit and nobody had like anything to go off of. So we got it done. Truck looks good. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be installing a 3-link from Wicked Creations in the rear. There's my truck. There's Papa's. So this is what he brought us for now. All the mounts, just so that we could get everything taken apart, cut off all the old mounts, and position all the new stuff, tack it in place. Wicked Creations, bump stops, all the hardware. He'll be bringing the links and the coilovers either today or tomorrow. So pretty much we're gonna get this truck. Just waiting for Papa to finish that. Get that thing in there. Get it on jacks. Take apart the whole rear end. Disassemble everything. Pull out the whole axle. Strip it. Keep it just housing so that we cut off all the old mounts. And that's pretty much it. Dang, and he's rocking the CMP off-road sticker. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll see you guys soon. Alright, so we got the 4Runner, the rear end, we got it up in the air. We got the whole rear end taken apart. Didn't record any clips, but there's Papash. What are you doing?
I'm gonna drop the gas tank right now and hope it doesn't fall on me.
Yeah, so we removed everything. The whole rear end's completely stripped. Here we got the rear end. We're gonna strip it, cut off all the coil bucket mounts, whatever mounts need to be cut off, remove the third member, pull out the axles, cut off lower shock mounts, all that stuff. Get it completely bare, ready for the new mounts that need to go on here. What's up, guys? This next morning here, So I pretty much got started on it a little bit. Fully dropped the gas tank on this side. So I got that fully dropped only because we need space to cut off the lower links and weld on the inner side of the new link mounts. So got that off. I'm gonna start cutting. Well, I'm gonna go to the store, go get some more blades for the grinder, flap disc, and cutting blades. Just kind of going through them on the axle. It's fully stripped completely. Only thing that's left is the upper link and the 2 lower link mounts on both sides. There's a mess up in here. Cleaned it up last night, but it got messy again. So I'm gonna run to the store real quick, go get some supplies, and come back and get ready to start cutting on the frame side on the truck. So gotta cut off the shock mounts, sway bar mount, I believe, bump stop mounts, get it all nice and smooth, and we should be good to go. Gotta do that on both sides, and the lower links, lower link mounts, and I believe this upper link mount, because it's going to be in the way, so we got to cut that off smooth. And we also got to the exhaust has to be relocated no matter what, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Probably just disconnect it here, and at the next point up there, just get it out the way for now, and then see what the customer wants to do after. But for now, we'll do that. Gotta cut this off, lower link mounts, and the frame shock mounts. So we'll be doing that, and well, I'll be doing that, but this thing's completely stripped the rear end. Oh, and there's Jason hiding, doing I don't know what. All right, guys, it's a little later than expected. So pretty much, let me just catch you up on what I did. So pretty much the whole rear end is completed. Ready to just, get the mounts for it, the new mounts to be welded on. But obviously we're gonna have to put it on the truck, mock it up, line it up, make sure it's equal length both sides, and find the exact positioning of it where it's gonna sit. And cleaned up the garage, organized all the parts. So we got the King 2.0 by 12 inch coilovers, dual rate. So we got that for the rear. He also brought 2.0 by 2.0 bump stops for the rear as well. This is a 3-link kit from Wicked Creations. So it's for their 4th gen 4Runner. They also offer it for 3rd gen and Sequoias and the 5th gen 4Runner. So far, it seems like it's a pretty good kit. I mean, following the instructions, it's pretty much straightforward. There's some stuff that's not really too specific, but if you've done this before, you already know how to do it. But pretty much the 2 lower links, the upper link, your track bar, your panhard bar, whatever you want to call it, limit straps. I don't think these will be long enough. I think you might need longer ones, but I guess we'll find out and see. Limit strap tabs. It's all included in the kit. Comes with bump stop mounts ready to be welded on. Upper shock towers, link mounts, lower link mounts, shock tower gussets, both right here, shock tower gussets. Lower shock mounts for the axle. Bump stop pads with limit strap tabs already included. I'm assuming they're limit strap tabs. I'm assuming these are little gusset plates too. Nothing in the instructions about that, but as I go, I'll find out. And here we have your track bar bracket for the differential. I believe I already showed you guys how that goes, so there's that piece. And that's pretty much it. So laid everything out, pulled out the gas tank. It looks good. And so from earlier, finally cut off the factory shock tower right here. Just cut it off. Haven't cut off the bump stop one on this side yet. So that's pretty much it. Got the lower link mounts cut off on both sides. On passenger side, I did get a little head start, so I cut off the mount, cut off the bump stop mount, and sanded it so this side's pretty much ready for when everything needs to go on, and the lower link mount as well. So pretty much this side's done, just need to repeat it on the passenger side. or driver's side. So need to repeat that on this side. After that, it's pretty much start mocking up everything. Put the lower links into place, line them up, bring the housing back under, mount the links. I believe they're supposed to be 43 inches from eye to eye, so set that up. That will help establish where exactly everything needs to go. Center the diff, you know, all that geometry stuff, so we'll be doing that. Well, most likely me, because Papa's my helper. He's at work. He's been at work, so I've just been at it, and I work later tonight too, so that's pretty much it. So we'll keep you guys updated on the install.